What's up, everybody? It's HBT with Straight Up Wrestling Show, guys. I am here live, man. I'm gonna preview Smackdown. I'm gonna preview Rampage. Talk a little bit about Tony Khan and Eric Bischoff's beef, guys. And hey, Jade Cargill will be on Smackdown tonight. She's pretty much debuting tonight. So hey, we're gonna see Jade Cargill. We know she did come in into the Rumble to do her thing. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about that. And we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna talk about her debuting tonight on SmackDown. So hey, all that stuff is going down. My man Robert Brown is in the house talking about going down. Robert Brown going down tonight is in the house, man. Tonight, Christopher Burton and myself will be in rocking for SmackDown. Chris get off at 7 o'clock. So hopefully he will be on at 8 o'clock tonight, but he will be on. He and I did talk a little bit earlier today. So we both will be on tonight rocking SmackDown and Rampage. Chris could be a little bit late. He said he had to stop and grab something, but he did. I think he stopped and got it this morning because he had a little bit of time, and the store is right behind his store that he needed to go to. So he might make it on time or whatever. His wife might have something for him to eat. But hey, he'll be on. And tonight we're gonna rock SmackDown. We're gonna rock Rampage. I see my man Robert Brown, like I say, is in the house. Lafayette, Indiana in the building representing. All right, my man Green Randall is in the house. Green Randall says Eric Bischoff has some good points, but again, he really shouldn't be talking. AEW were still doing miles better than WCW was doing in 2000. I can never trust anything Eric says. Okay. Green Randall, man, yeah. I don't know, man. I mean, WCW was in bad shape, but I mean, they were. They was doing better in the ratings than AEW is doing right now. But if you look at the circumstances that was going on in 2000, that's still not saying much because a lot more people was watching TV. So if you equate that to what's going on with AEW as far as AEW and their ratings, AEW is probably doing better than what WCW was doing in 2000. And plus WCW, as far as their live gates at that time, wasn't good at all. I don't even know if they was getting 4,000, 4,000, 3,000, something like that. So they was in bad shape. They was in real bad shape. Only thing I can really say is Eric Bischoff can hold on to is probably his first 4, several years that he was at WCW. He's probably looking at that and say, okay, I was successful for that, and he did hold a 83-week run of beating AEW in the ratings. But the whole thing about it is this: Eric Bischoff tries to take credit. Now he's acting like he's just now learning. He tries to take credit for what WCW was. WCW had a big jump on AEW. AEW is a new company. WCW goes all the way back to 1932 when it boils down to it. The foundation of that company goes all the way back to 1932 or 1931 when Jim Crockett started that company. And then it became Jim Crockett Promotions when his Jim Crockett Jr. took it over, JMJ Productions. So and he took it over in the early 70s when his dad passed it off to him, passed away. He took it over. So that company had a huge jump. And, they formed in the mid 80s, it became Georgia Championship Wrestling and Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling. With Mid-Atlantic, Jim Crockett went over and bought Georgia Championship Wrestling. He bought Florida Championship Wrestling. He pretty much bought up the whole NWA. So the NWA and the Mid-Atlantic joined together and they bought Georgia Championship Wrestling, which was WCW on WTBS. And that whole thing, man. So he had everything, he bought UWF, which was Mid-South Championship Wrestling, was Mid-South, Bill Watts' old territory. So he ended up getting Sting, Rick Steiner, and all those guys that was with them, Terry Taylor, Dr. Death, Steve Williams, Terry Bam Bam Gordy, the Freebirds, they are in the NWA, WCW already had Nikita Koloff. It already had the Four Horsemen, with Ric Flair, Tully Blanchard, Arn Anderson, and, had the Road Warriors, they had so much firepower and then Ric Flair did go off to WWE. Jim Crockett got into some financial problems with Dusty Rhodes, wanted to expand too quick because he wanted to keep up with what WWE was doing, what the WWF was doing. He wanted to keep up with that. So he ended up talking Ted Turner into doing some crazy stuff. And that's how they ended up selling to Ted Turner. And when Ted Turner got a hold of it, Ted Turner started hiring people that really didn't know much about the wrestling business, but all those elements was there. That's what kept that company strong, because they had so many wrestling stars that was there. They was able to keep that wrestling company strong. And Ted Turner, when he had it, they really didn't make a profit or whatever, because Ted Turner started paying these wrestlers a lot more than what Jim Crockett was paying them. If you sign with WCW, automatically you got $75,000, and that was back in 1989. If you signed with WCW, it was $89,000 straight off the bat. Stone Cold Steve Austin to tell you that if you just for signing and working for them, you was making $75,000 as a worker, and they had a big roster, so they did not make a profit. But Eric Bischoff is so dumb. He thought that WCW never made a profit. It didn't make a profit when Crockett had it or whatever. The company ran for all those years, never made a profit. That's what this dodo brain was thinking. Conrad had to bring up the numbers for him and let him know. And he said, this is the first time I heard of that, which was really stupid. I mean, oh man, I don't want to get into Eric Bischoff. I don't think much of Eric Bischoff. He's not very smart. But Eric Bischoff, a lot of the things that he's been saying lately has been very, very intelligent. I hate to say that, Green Randall, not putting down AEW, but a lot of things that he's been saying. I'm not saying what he's saying about AEW. I'm talking about him owning up to a lot of things that he did in WCW, and he's pretty much taking accountability, beginning to take accountability of on some of the things that he done to pretty much lose WCW. So I will say that. Give me just a second, guys. I'm about to take this mic. I got this mic out, and I need to plug this thing up. I need to plug it up, so might hear a little change in volume. But yeah. So I don't know, man. But as far as that beef goes between him and Bischoff and Tony Khan, it's just flat out crazy. It's been going on for a little while, guys. It's been going on for a little while now. And wow. I don't know. All I can really say is a lot of things that Bischoff is saying, even in that battle that he has going back and forth with Tony Khan, he's making sense, man. A lot of things that he says, I say, and a lot of other people say out here. Now, as far as Tony Khan, should he be attacking Tony Khan like that as much as he does? I don't think he should. I really don't, because when it boils down to it, a lot of things that he did, man, you can really go back and say, okay, that's the pot calling the kettle black or whatever, but maybe he should just be out there pretty much trying to encourage Tony Khan a little bit, and maybe Jim Cornette should be doing that too. Maybe trying to encourage him a little more than pretty much criticize him, but that's what everybody out here is doing right now, is criticizing him instead of pretty much encouraging him and building him up. But Tony Khan is going at Eric Bischoff too. He goes back and forth with him, and so Bischoff responds. And basically he went at Bischoff because Bischoff, that one of the podcasts that Bischoff is on, is folding. They're going down. That's going to be no more. I think it's strictly business with Eric Bischoff or something like that. But 83 weeks, I'm pretty sure that's his podcast with Conrad. I think that one is going to stay up. But Tony Khan said something about that, and Eric Bischoff came back with a tweet. I'm not going to read the tweet. I don't have it in front of me, but I know what it's about. But Eric Bischoff said, you went to Canada, one of the hotbeds of professional wrestling. He went into that area, and it's a hotbed of professional wrestling, and he only drew 4,000 people. So Eric Bischoff hit him back with that. And then Tony Khan, he could have left it alone, but then Tony Khan came back with something else. So, man, it's flat out crazy that, those two are beefing back and forth. A lot of people are going to look at, okay, Eric Bischoff, you was a failure, and they are going to look at Tony Khan as that. But Tony Khan, Bischoff is saying Khan is playing with daddy's money, but Bischoff played with Ted Turner's money. It wasn't his money. He played with Ted Turner's money and gave these big, outrageous contracts. And man, he could not fulfill it. He could not do the job that was needed to be done. He used somebody else's money and pretty much squandered that. So Bischoff, he really don't have any room to talk. He really doesn't. But at first, I think at first when he first started tweeting out things or when he started saying things about Tony Khan on his podcast, a lot of the things was positive when it boils down to it. I have to give it to him. A lot of things was positive. All right. Yeah. All right. My man says, all right, Green Roundel, I watched episodes 1 of Dark Side of the Ring, and the entire time Eric was on screen, I was wondering if this really what happened, or is he is putting himself in the best possible light. Of course he is. Of course he is. My girl Alma Clark is over on Facebook. What's up? Alma says, what's up, Harry Bernard Taylor? How are you doing this morning? Doing pretty good. Just a little tired, Alma. Really tired, but I'm going to go ahead and get this one in before I go ahead and take a nap, because I only got 2 hours sleep last night. But yeah, I've been working on some things, getting things ready for tonight, so we can do our podcast tonight and everything. Yeah, I had to get up and do some things early this morning. All right, says I'm doing pretty good, resting up some, still waiting on maintenance to come fix the faucets for the laundry room. Offices closing at 12 noon. B90. All right. Hopefully they get out and get this thing done before they close up. So I think you're an hour behind us. So it must be around 11:21 in Texas. We're at 12:24, 11:20. So it must be 11:25. Well, what am I doing? It ain't what time is it right now? Okay, it's 12:28. So it must be like 11:28 there, and because it's 12:28 here. All right, so I think you're an hour behind us or something like that. All right, my man Magnum in the house. Man, Magnum says greetings and good Friday to you, Harry. Good Friday to you too, Magnum. And we know what Good Friday is about. Hey, man, our risen Lord. So hey, I don't know if you're a Christian or not, but if you are, hey, celebrate with us, man, and praise the risen Lord. So, hey, I'm definitely a Christian, and Christopher Burton a Christian, and that's why we don't come on here and cuss and everything like that and do a bunch of crazy stuff. Not saying that we never cursed in our life. I'm pretty sure all of us have, us adults here on this platform. But yeah, we don't get on this platform doing all kind of crazy stuff like that, man. That's just, we're not going to do it. People don't ask us why we don't do it, but we just not going to do it. The internet is forever, man. And that's one thing I don't want to have when I'm 70, 80 years old. Oh, y'all was on that podcast, if hey, we make it to that age. You guys was on that podcast. Look how you guys was talking, man. I don't want that. And Chris don't want that either. Robert Brown, Eric Bischoff had the chance to make TNA great. Yeah, during his time there. But he, along with Hulk Hogan, failed to do so. Exactly, Robert. Yeah, man, that really pissed me off. I tried to watch TNA, but when I seen that, Dixie Carter brought them in, I saw that. I came home, turned on the TV, and said, okay, let me watch TNA. Let me watch TNA. And they had got rid of those rings, and I was so happy. They had got rid of the ring. The 3-sided, the 8-sided ring, whatever that goofy ring was. I was pissed. 6-sided. It was a 6-sided ring. So I'm like, I'm gonna check it out. Next thing you know, Dixie Carter is in the ring. She bringing Eric Bischoff talking about his experience and all that, and bringing Hulk Hogan out there. And I was like, oh my God, you just ruined it. You ruined it. I tried to watch it a few other times after that. But when Eric Bischoff and Hulk Hogan, they start talking about they're going to go head to head with the WWE, I said, oh my gosh. I said, no flipping way. I was not going to watch that. I was not going to watch it. I did tune in a couple times, I think. 2 or 3 times I may tuned in for a little while. But man, what a mess. I'm like, this guy is destroying that company. And I'm like, this girl, you are wasting your dad's money. You wasting your dad's money. It was crazy, Robert. It was crazy. Green Roundel, it wasn't even at WCW. He helped run TNA into the ground. Exactly. You look at that god-awful Hogan period, Eric Bischoff was right there next to him. Yeah. Yes, he was. Yes, he was, man. Yeah, there's no doubt about that, Green Roundel. There's no doubt. Green Roundel, you can say whatever you want. about 80 WPEW right now, we're still doing better than what Eric Bischoff to TNA. Do you want to say that Tony Khan is letting Tony Khan? Okay, Tony Khan, man, look like you wrote Kahn, you know that, right? Green Rounder, you wrote C-O-N, Kahn. Is letting his talent do too much. Look at Eric and Hogan. I know you made a mistake on that. We all make critical, clerical errors. But yeah, that right there, because at one time a lot of people calling him Con Man. But Robert Brown says Eric Bischoff let go of 3 are the best wrestlers for the Attitude Era, such as Stone Cold, Mick Foley, and Triple H. Yeah, man, awful. I look, Green Rambo. I'm not sitting here defending him. I'm just saying some of the things that he say make sense now. I mean, he's in a better position now. But would I put him in a position to run a wrestling company? Would I tell him to go and book a wrestling company or make decisions in a wrestling company? No. I think he's a flipping idiot, straight up. I mean, I met the guy last year. Actually, me and Chris, we worked the show, Deep South Wrestling in Atlanta, Georgia last year. Well, this past summer, we worked the show with him, and Chris walked up to him, started talking to him, introduced himself. I didn't. I just kept on just walking past, and Eric Bischoff was just looking at me like thinking I'm going to come up there and ask him for autograph, talk to him. Hey, man, I can't stand the dude. I cannot stand Eric Bischoff. And I mean, if you want to go back and look at some of the archives and look at some of the things I said about him, oh God, man, I really killed him. And I have a whole podcast where I just really dog him out. So go and check it out, because he was talking about he made Ric Flair, and that really ticked me off when he said that. I'm like, this dude must be out of his mind. All right, Z1, Eric Bischoff, if you need a job, just let Tony Khan know. Exactly. Hey, only thing I would like, if he go and work for Tony Khan, only thing I would like for him to do, man, is doggone, sweep up the bathrooms, man. Sweep up the bathroom, sweep up the back room, or whatever. He can do that, and you might can have him come out and do a little commentary or whatever, because I thought he was pretty decent on commentary, but I cannot stand him. Eric Bischoff should not be around the wrestling business at all. But, hey, like I said, I'm kind of getting a little softer on him because he's taking the responsibility for a lot of things that he did do as far as in WCW. Now it's TNA. I haven't heard him take responsibility for that, but he ruined that, man. He ruined that company big time. That was idiotic. And Dixie, I'm sorry, you didn't know anything about wrestling, and you should have done your due diligence. You should have done your due diligence. You should have done your due diligences. Man, I can't even say the word right now. She didn't do a due diligence, guys. She should have been checking it out. She should have went and checked it out. What went down? It was just a few years before he had got in there that he had crushed, had crushed WCW, and he can blame it on TNT, TNA, TBS executives, WTBS executives. He can blame it on them all he wants. But there was WTBS executives that wanted the company off there, and they had been working for that company since the 70s, since it had started, and they wanted it gone. They said they loved, I know they talked to him. They said they used to love WTBS. I mean, love wrestling, Georgia Championship Wrestling, WCW World Championship Wrestling, Mid-Atlantic Wrestling, when it all combined and it was on the Superstation. For years, they said they loved it. They loved it. Look forward to it. It was the #1 show on WTBS. It's the show that made the Superstation. But when Eric Bischoff got a hold of it, he ruined it. And they hated it. They hated wrestling. They hated Eric Bischoff. They wouldn't even sell the company to him. Him and his investors, who was his investors at that time? I'm trying to think, Exigent, whatever the name of the company that was backing Eric Bischoff, they made a $62 million bid, and WWE had a $3 million bid in it. They sold it to, man, I'm pretty sure WWE, I'm pretty sure Vince McMahon offered more money than that, but they didn't care. They just wanted to get rid of it. So they sold it to him for $3 million because they got that big deal with Time Warner. They thought they had a lot of money that was flowing in or whatever, but then all that stock went crazy, just went down. But either way it go, they only sold it to Vince McMahon for $3 million instead of selling it to Eric Bischoff and his investors. I can't think of the name of those investors. I think it was Essingen or whatever. He had a group of investors that was going to put $62 million into this thing, man. $62 flipping million. And they wouldn't sell it to him. And he sold it for $3 million. And I think with the video library and everything else combined, I think it was like $12 million that he ended up paying. But either way it go, he got 6 times more, 5-6 times more than what Bischoff offered. They sold it to WCW. So it went to show you, it goes to show you what those executives thought of Eric Bischoff. And they were like, he's gonna run it. He's gonna end it. And plus they weren't gonna put it on the Superstation. He had to get TV. But yeah, he was gonna go out and buy it. And you have people out here, and some of these people, were friends of mine or whatever, and some of them are not no more. We really don't hang out or really talk anything like that. But there's people that I know, and there's a couple fellow podcasters I know. They love Eric Bischoff. They think Eric Bischoff is a genius. I hear it all the time. Eric Bischoff is a genius for what he did. He's a genius. He's a genius. I'm like, man, this is flat out crazy. No, he's not. No, he's not a genius. Because every genius that I knew of, every genius that I've ever studied, growing up, going through school, every genius that I've ever known of, ever heard of, have continued to do genius things. Eric Bischoff didn't do that. He has not continued to do genius things. But all right, guys, let me go continue on. I don't want to look. We've been talking about Eric Bischoff for 20-some minutes now. Hey, I got caught up. So Green Randall, you got me caught up, brother. All right. Real Rally Sports says hi, Harry. Chat. All right. Robert says, have you checked out one lost last night by Skin Bone? Cover 2. Puff Daddy last night? No, I did not, Robert Brown. But yeah, I've been looking at some more stuff on that. Some more stuff of that Puff Daddy, man. That is just flat out outrageous. Robert Brown said, "Will Rally Sport, what's happening, brother?" All right, Robert Brown. If I may ask, when the next time you going live? We're going live tonight. He says 12:28 here too. Okay, Robert Brown. Robert Brown. I didn't know Eric has started taking accountability. I respect him a bit more now knowing that. Yeah, he's finally starting to take some accountability about that, Robert. And I guess because, the man is, he's like 67, his late 60s. He's starting to take some accountability. And I do like that about him. Robert Brown. Oh, I'm guilty of cursing too. I hear you, Robert. All right, Facebook user. It's windy here today. Supposed to storm Sunday, even into Monday. Level 2 risk for severe weather. B90. Yeah, it's out here storming. I mean, it's out here, the weather's like that. Here too, very windy, and it's raining, off and on. Robert Brown, how much you want to bet when Hulk Hogan took time off for back surgery, Hogan was partying off with his hoochies? He probably was, Robert. AJ Skills, hey Harry, Friday night Smackdown on tonight. Yeah, we will be on rocking that tonight, AJ Skills. So come in and rock with us, man. Green Randall, Tony Khan versus Eric Bischoff. AEW on a pole match. Facebook user, all right, my girl, I think it's Alma Clark again. Eric Bischoff is worst businessman. Reminds me of a used car salesman. Exactly. Yeah. Nah. Never trust him from the very beginning. Sucks like a rubber ducky. Yep. B90. And you know what? Hey, the man ruined wrestling for me. He did, man. There was nothing that could do that. Nothing. I stopped watching wrestling after 2001 and went straight to boxing. And hey, and let boxing feed my curiosity for ring sports, because I just wasn't gonna watch that. I tried to do the MMA thing for a while. No. Yeah, 2 words: hot garbage. All right, Alma, I hear you. All right, Robert Brown, did you ever hear about Ric Flair attacking Eric Bischoff? Yes, sir. I can't blame him either. I can't blame him, man. Yeah, that Bischoff is a stone trip. All right, but guys, let's get into this Smackdown Rampage review, guys. Tonight, we'll be checking out the Smackdown Rampage review. I don't know if they have all the matches here, but a lot of matches are here, and we're going to go through some of these matches, man. All right. Smackdown tonight. Jade Cargill makes her first appearance on Smackdown tonight. She said a storm is coming, man. She said some S is going down. Snap. Man, she said some stuff is going down, man. So, hey, she's serious about it, and she's coming out, and she's ready to make a strong impact on SmackDown. I think she is. A lot of people are going to be looking forward to that. A lot of people are looking forward to her being on SmackDown. And, man, hopefully this ignites something to where Triple H can have something, man, for a lot of these other women over on WrestleMania. Because, hey, what we got? We only got, one more week, guys. WrestleMania, we got 7 days. Let's see. Is it 7 days? We got 7 to 8 days. 7 or 8 days or whatever. And then we on April 6th, April 7th, we're doing WrestleMania. So, WrestleMania. So, hopefully, this right here is going to kickstart something, and we're going to have some more work for some of these women here on the roster for WrestleMania. Because outside of the Becky Rhea thing, what do we have? Do the Kabuki Warriors have a match? I don't think so. Bianca Belair don't have a match. Naomi don't have a match. TV time, they have not even capitalized on TV time. So I'm looking at this whole thing, the whole situation. Like I say, Triple H, man, Triple H, you under the microscope. You are under the microscope, buddy. I think you need to bring Shawn Michaels up and let Shawn Michaels help you with this booking. Shawn Michaels, give it to Shawn Michaels and Michael P.S. Hayes. Let them do all the booking, because right now, Triple H, I just don't like it. I don't like it. And you might have too many cooks in it. You might have too many cooks wanting to be chefs in the kitchen. Not just too many cooks in the kitchen. You have too many of them wanting to be the chefs. And a chef want to be the head man. He wants to put out orders and push the orders and everything. And I know you have the final word and everything. But what I'm getting is you got many cooks bringing you dishes, bringing you probably the same dish, and you just tasting it. And you just saying, no, add a little something here, or add a little something there, or right here, I like this flavor. And when it boils down to it, I know what flavor you like. You like the flavor of you like the flavor of NXT. I'm talking about your NXT. That's why you got your NXT cronies and you pushing them. I'm surprised Karrion Kross don't have a top match over in WrestleMania. I'm shocked, guys. I'm shocked. You got DIY one. You got. I'm surprised that Karrion Kross and Bronson Reed is not headlining a match, man. I wouldn't have been shocked if you would have done that. All right. All right. Alma Clark. Hey, Harry Bernard Taylor. Let's video chat. Let's talk wrestling. Any other sport too. Okay. No, I'm not going to get on the video right now, guys. Like I said, man, my eyes all sleepy and everything. I'm not doing that because I ended up being on here, but I need to sleep a little bit before I go get my wife. I don't want to get out here and run into anything or whatever stuff. But hey, I definitely appreciate you, sending out the offer. But no, I'm not going to get on and talk about a whole bunch of other things. I got to get through this review. But I appreciate that. But let me find out on Facebook. But maybe we can do that a little bit later on this afternoon. This afternoon, I have no problem doing that with you. All right, let's see. Maybe that's my man Jordan Payne saying that. Let me see who said that. Jordan, I might bring you on here, man, if you want to come on just for a minute. Come on, just said that. Okay. Jordan, I might bring you on here, man. Oh, okay. That's my man Jordan Payne. Let's talk wrestling, any other sport too. Okay, Jordan. Man, hey, if you want to, I probably can bring you on just for a little while, man. Jordan is watching. Okay. All right. Robert Brown of Hulk Hogan demanded Eric Bischoff to give him a whole line of hoochies. Eric Bischoff would deliver on that demand. If Hulk Hogan demanded Eric Bischoff to hide a body for him, he'd do it in a heartbeat. Probably so. Wow. Robert Brown, HBT, do you know any billionaires? If so, don't tell Hulk Hogan, because Hogan and Bischoff know how to milk billionaires like farmers milk cows. Wow. That's true. That's true, Robert. Wow. All right, man. Hey, Jordan, if you would like to come on, man, let me know, Jordan. I'll bring you on for just a little while, man. We could talk, maybe 15-minute segment here. But let me go ahead and get to the SmackDown. Like I said, get to this SmackDown review. But I definitely would like to bring you on, man. I have no problem with that. I'm pretty sure you'll respect, what I want to do. I'll bring you on and we can just do an audio chat, or I'll come back on probably around 3:00 and we can do a video chat, man. I have no problem with that. All right, man. It says Street Profits. Street Profits versus A-Town Down Under. I just thought A-Town Down Under. I didn't know they was calling them that. So that's Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. Okay, man. And it says the winner gets a spot in the 6-pack ladder match for the undisputed WWE tag team titles at WrestleMania. Look, I don't care nothing about that match, man. I really don't. I hope it's a good match. That ladder match. But I'm not with 6 tag teams being in this thing and they all, vying for the ladder, trying to go for the ladder to get to become the number 1 contenders for the tag team titles or whatever. I just don't like it. I don't like the concept, but it is what it is, man. All right. But Street Profits versus A-Town Down and Grayson Waller. I say A-Town Down and A-Town Down Under. They should win this match. I don't see Street Profits winning it. It seems like they are just making the Street Profits look like fools lately. But Street Profits might win. I don't know about all that though. I really don't. Wow, that's crazy, man. I don't know where they're going with the Street Profits and Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley, they making him look silly too. So Montez Ford, he was hot. Remember, he was hot just up until last year around this time. He was hot. Got injured. Hey, ever since then, man, it's been a joke, especially lately. All right, we have Bianca Belair versus Dakota Kai. Is this match going to be a complete match? Is this match going to be something where the winner can just walk out and just leave? We know Bianca Belair most likely is going to win this match, but will Bianca Belair just be able to get up and leave without the Kabuki Warriors coming out and attacking her? And one thing I will say, well, I can see that if they want to build something up and put Bianca Belair and maybe Naomi against the Kabuki Warriors, I can see something like that happening for them to have an attack tonight. And that's what I predict. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking they will have an attack. The Kabuki Warriors, along with Dakota Kai, will attack Bianca Belair, and Naomi will come out there. Maybe they're going to beat her down too, and then Bayley's going to come out, and maybe it's going to get a little evened up. But, hey, the Kabuki Warriors, that little crew there, Damage Control, still will have more women. They will still beat up one on Bianca, Naomi, and Bayley. But I think Bianca, Naomi, and Bayley is going to form a little union there, and Bianca will end up teaming with Naomi, and they will go for the titles against the Kabuki Warriors at WrestleMania. At least that's what I'm hoping, guys. At least that's what I'm hoping. All right, we have New Catch Republic, and that's DIY, I guess. Is it DIY? No, it's not. Who's New Catch Republic? Versus Legado del Fantasma. Oh, that's Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne and what's the big strong boy, Tyler Bate. Okay, so that's Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne versus Legado del Fantasma. Winner gets a spot in the 6th spot. Winner gets a spot in the 6-man tag team match for the 6-pack ladder match for the undisputed WWE tag titles at WrestleMania. So who I think gonna win this? I think New Catch Republic is gonna win this. Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. I almost called him Pete Dunne again. All right, next, man, we have Kevin Owens and Randy Orton versus Pretty Deadly, guys. And talk about tag team matches. This is the most tag team matches I've seen on SmackDown or Raw in a long flipping time. I'm talking about a lot of years. But yeah, so we have Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. They're going to be taking on Pretty Deadly, guys. Should be a pretty good match. Hey, this Pretty Deadly is a very good team. Those guys got size on them, too. I was shocked how big they are. They have size on them, and they are a pretty good team. But I believe they're going to lose to Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. Unless Kevin Owens and Randy Orton gets into it. Because, hey, Randy Orton, I feel that, I don't know. Why? I don't know how this thing gonna go down. Because, like I say, you really can't trust neither one of these guys. Randy or Kevin. They both known for jumping people in the back, jumping people. You know, you got to watch your back when it comes to both of those individuals. So who's going to win that match, man? Who's going to win that match? All right. Let's see. All right, I'm going to send you a link in just a little bit. I'm going to send you a link, man, to this. I'm going to send you a link. Say, Daddy. Sorry, guys. I was talking to my son there for a minute. All right. But yeah, let's see. I don't know what's going to happen in that Kevin Owens and Randy Orton match versus Pretty Deadly, but I'm going to go ahead and say Kevin Owens and Randy Orton will win the match unless something big happens between those two. They get into it or something. I don't know. So I'm going with Kevin Owens and Randy Orton to win that match. All right, guys. Next, we have AEW Rampage. AEW Rampage, man. Roger Strong defends his title. No, Roger Strong defends the AEW international title. Not intercontinental, international title versus Daddy Magic. So, hey, I think Roger Strong defends that title successfully. Daddy Magic fights hard, wrestles hard. I think Daddy Magic is going to go in hard and he's going to try to win that match, man, straight up. But I don't think he's going to overcome Roger Strong. Somebody's calling me, man. Somebody's calling me. I'm out to goodness sake, I'm out to call them back. But yeah, so that match should be going down. Should be a pretty good match coming up. All right, next, man, we have the Bang Bang Scissor Gang. Family Bang Bang Scissor. Oh, the Bang Bang Scissor Gang should be there. Not the Bang Bang Scissor Gang, because they had a falling out. It's going to be the Bang Bang Gang family dinner tonight. So they're going to have that Austin and Colton Gunn, and they're going to have Jay White in there with them, guys. But let me go ahead and get some comments real quick, man. All right, Robert Brown. Okay. Robert Brown, HBT, do you know any billionaires got that? Robert Brown, Facebook user, I'm pretty sure that's my man. That's my man. Let's see, who was that? Jordan Payne said, sounds good. Robert Brown, how would you book the Beautiful People in 10 when Angelina Love came back after her visa issue day? Should have put a Love in a program with Lacey Von Erich. True, Lacey dissed her months before on the radio station. Oh, yeah, Robert, no doubt about that. No doubt. All right, but yeah, let me bring you on for just a little bit, Robert. But you can come on audio, you can come on video if you want to, but I'm just, like I said, I'm just doing audio for a little while here. I actually got to make a phone call here in a little bit, but let's see. Goodness sake, man. All right, man. Let me go and finish this thing out. But yeah, let me bring Robert. I do want to bring you on for just a moment, just for a little bit. Give me a minute, and I'll send you a link here. I definitely will send you a link. So look forward to that link coming in, man, in just a moment. So check out your messenger, and that link will be coming in. That link will be coming through. All right. Let's see. Just 1 second. I may have to make sure I send it to the right person. All right, Jordan. Let's see. Guys, I'm still here. All right, Jordan, I just now sent you that link. So if you want to come in, hey, man, you certainly welcome to come in, rock with me for the rest of the show. All right, guys. Hopefully you still hear me. But yeah, Jordan Payne, I just sent you a link, man. So if you want to come in with me, rock for the rest of the show, you definitely can. All right, you definitely can. All right, guys. Next, we have the AEW Women's World Championship match. No, the AEW Women's World Champion, Toni Storm, will be in the house. Like my man Mad Magnum, I think he calls her like old-timey television lady or something like that, man, or whatever. But Mag, if you still here, go ahead and pretty much put that into the, put that right there into the comments, man, of about what you said, about what you call her, man, old-timey TV lady or whatever. That's kind of funny. All right, Deanna Purrazzo in action tonight. I don't know who she's wrestling. That's all they have. They said Deonna Purrazzo is in action tonight. So we look forward to that. I look forward to that, seeing Deonna Purrazzo in action tonight. Last time we seen Deonna Purrazzo, she was pretty ticked off, man. She was pretty ticked off at Thunder Rosa, because Thunder Rosa ended up pinning. Who did she pin? They was in a tag team match. She ended up pinning Toni Storm, and Deonna Purrazzo got a little ticked off about that. She felt that she is the one who should have pinned Toni Storm. All right, man. Next we have Mariah May versus Nikita. Mariah May is going to be against Nikita. I was about to say Nikita Lyons, guys, or Nikita Koloff. So old timey movie lady. That's it, man. Go old timey movie lady. Yeah, that's pretty hilarious, man. All right, so we got Mariah May versus Nikita. So Nikita Koloff, or Nikita, or whatever her name is. Nikita Lyons is not Nikita Lyons, but I'm just bring me. Anytime I see Nikita, when I first seen that, I said Nikita. I thought about Nikita Koloff. But that match, I'm not sure who's going to win that match. They're probably going to put Mariah May over, even though she's not a very good wrestler. Hey, and my man Brayton, our boy Brayton, he don't like her. He don't like Mariah May because he thinks she's trying to steal Tiffy's look. And my man Will Rallysport thinks Mariah May looks better than Tiffany. I'm not sure. Very close, but Tiffany has a different look to her. Mariah May is just a pretty blonde girl. That's just all it is to it. All right, next we have Dustin Rhodes. Dustin Rhodes takes on the Butcher. Okay, Dustin Rhodes taking on the Butcher, man. So hey, this should be a good match. And you know what? I think Dustin Rhodes he should put Butcher over, man. Butcher has been working hard. He worked hard with the Blade, and Butcher needs to go over. He really do. He really do, man. But hey, Dustin probably end up winning this match. I mean, Dustin is incredible, and Tony probably want to give him something, because I'm pretty sure Dustin is looking at the front door, man. He's looking at the front door. He like main switch, and main source, the old rap group from back in the day, Large Professor. So he's probably like Large Professor. He's probably looking to get on out of there, boy. He's probably looking at the front door. Mag know what I'm talking about. And Robert, I don't know if you remember the song too. Well, I'm looking at the front door. Doom, doom, doom. I'm looking at the front door. that was the jam, boy. So he probably looking at the front door, man. He probably looking to break out of there. All right, Robert Brown says, breaking news, Louis Gossett Jr. passed away. Goodness sake, man. I knew it was going to be somebody who had passed away. Oh, gosh, man. I wish you didn't say Louis Gossett Jr. Wow, man. What a legend. Love Louis Gossett Jr., man. What a legend. Wow, rest in peace to Louis Gossett Jr. and his entire family, man. I mean, I pray prayers for his entire family, man. Hey, may they be comforted at this time. Wow, man. May the Lord comfort his whole entire family, all his loved ones. Louis Gossett Jr. passed away. Thanks, Robert Brown. But hey, he lived a long life, man. He really did. Hey, none of us really living a long life on this earth. Not like they did back in the old days, but I'm talking about way back in the day. Because we have had, at times in the 20s, 30s, and stuff like that, people was only living be like 37 years old, 35 years old, which is flat out crazy. All right, Jordan, don't look like you had got it, man. What are you doing? Jordan Payne, I sent you a link. Do you know how it works? I sent you a link to get on my podcast. You sending me a link back. So are you trying to say get onto your podcast, or that's what you're trying to send me? Oh wow, rest in heaven, Louis Gossett Jr. All right, Alma Clark said that. So it look like you're trying to send me one to get onto your podcast or something like that, Jordan. Because it says copy, copy, but no, I sent you one to get on mine, man. Let me see what this thing is going to. No. Nah, that went back to mine. What? Never mind, man. Never mind. That went back. That went back to mine. All right, guys, we went through these reviews, man. And Jordan, maybe I can get you on a little bit later. But Jordan, I sent you a link to the show. You know, hey, if you're still there, man, which I think you're still there, you're probably still there. Let me go and check this out. You're definitely welcome to come on, and we can talk a little while longer here. All right, Jordan, I don't see you. I don't see that you're on, man. But yeah, rest in peace to Louis Gossett Jr. Wow, yeah, we'll talk about that a little bit tonight. I'm pretty sure Chris is going to be shocked to hear that if you don't hear it first at work. But man, that's just flat out crazy. But hey, I look forward to a good night of wrestling tonight. Hopefully we have great matches, guys. But who knows how this thing's going to come out. All right, yo, HBT, do you like alternative rock by chance? Yeah, pretty much, Robert Brown. Yes, yeah, alternative rock from back in the day. If you're talking about Stone Temple Pilots and you know and Hootie and the Blowfish, you talking about guys like that. Yeah, I like that alternative rock. You know, those guys. Yo, HBT, read my Pete Donuts comment. All right, where's that at? Where in it? Pete Donuts. How about Disturbed? I don't even know if I know Disturbed. When did that group come out, or when did that artist? You know, I don't know Disturbed. Was that a group? Korn was okay. Yeah, I used to like Korn. Korn was pretty good. Let's see, but where's your Pete Donuts comment? I just don't see it, Robert. I don't see it, man. All right, I don't see it. But no, Robert, I used to play in a band, man, alternative music back in the early 90s. Was it early 90s? Or mid 90s? Well, it was early 90s. It was in early 90s to mid 90s. Let's see. I was around 25, 26, 27. Yeah, I did alternative music at that time. Man, that was a long flipping time ago. Long time ago. So it was around 93 to like 96, something like that. 96, 97. Yeah. So definitely I played, I played some percussion and, and things like that. Did a little singing and all that in an alternative band. So yeah. So I'm definitely into that, man. Right after my beautiful people comment. Okay. I don't know why it ain't popping up, man. I really don't know why it's not popping up on here. But let me go and check out something. Let me go over to YouTube and check it out and see if it's over on that, because I do not see it. I don't see neither one of those comments, man. I really don't. I don't know what's going on here. I don't, but let's go ahead and see what I got here, if it's showing up on YouTube. Oh, okay. It did show up on YouTube, though. It definitely showed up on YouTube, because you got how you should have said Pete Donuts. Pete Donuts. I see that. And then you said breaking news. Okay, all right. Before that, you had how would you book the beautiful people and 10. Okay, all right. So you got that. Okay, all I see is this Pete Donuts thing, man. Let's see, Robert Brown. That's all I see. It's the Pete Donuts thing. Let me get back down here. Okay, yeah, you cracking up, man, on that Pete Donuts thing. You cracking up, man. Wow. But yeah, man, that's crushing news by Louis Gossett Jr. But yeah, we will be on tonight. And guys, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And if you on Facebook, man, hit that like, share, join. If you're on YouTube, hit the like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, ding, 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 so you know we're on when times like these. Do the same thing on Twitch. that you do over here on YouTube and over on X, man, formerly known as Twitter. Hit that like, share, tweet, and retweet. We appreciate each and every one of you coming in and rocking with us this afternoon, man. Rocking with me this afternoon. Like I said, my man Christopher Burton is at work doing his thing. All right. And then you said, read my Jim Cornette, Vince Russo, Eric Bischoff comment. Okay, now where is that? Let me see if I can read that. Find that. All right, just 1 second. Okay, I see it. I think you said, what of like 2 referees, a triple threat match between Jim Cornette, Vince Russo, and Eric Bischoff. I hear you, man. Wow, Cornette might win that. I don't know. Russo might. I just don't see Bischoff winning it, but Cornette might win that. I don't know. You know, I know Eric Bischoff supposedly a kung fu master, or karate master, or whatever, but I don't think so. He might know a little bit of it, but as far as in a fight or a wrestling match, I don't think he can use most of it. I don't think he could be very effective with it. I just don't. But man, WrestleMania, like I say, hey, we close to WrestleMania, and when it boils down to it, I hate to say it, Triple H look like he don't have everything together, but they still have a little bit of time, but they need to get it together right now. And as far as these females go, man, they don't have anything for these females. And I'll say it again. I really think Triple H concentrates too much. He gets into something and he concentrates on that one thing, 1 or 2 things, and he just goes with it. Just like as far as the bloodline, he concentrated on the bloodline, Judgment Day, forget about everything else. That's why you have everything else go haywire. Like, you know, EO Sky, I mean, you know, with your world women's championships, really Rhea Ripley, she never was defending her title. All Rhea Ripley was a front for so long for the Judgment Day. That's all she was, man. And as far as the tag team titles, that thing been in disarray for I don't know what, the women and the men. So, man, Triple H, he's under a microscope, man. He's under a microscope, not just with me, but with a lot of wrestling fans out here. He's under a microscope. So, hey, he's got to get it. He's got to get it together, guys. But man, I am gonna go. I'm gonna let you guys go. I gotta call my mama. My mama was calling me. I gotta call my mother, guys. Definitely need to do that, man. I'm enjoying being on here. And Jordan Payne, sorry, man, that I didn't get you on because you did hit me up, but I did send you a link. But looked like you couldn't get in there, and you sent me the same link back. So I didn't hit it up because I'll be on here twice, and the thing will start distorting. All right, Robert Brown, you should get ICP on here. See you, my brother, who is ICP, man. I think that's is that one of the people that can't get on with Tatiana? But yeah, I'll see what I can do, Robert, man. We'll see what we can do. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely get Scott Larson back on. Scott wants to get on and do a preview of he wants to get on and do a preview of WrestleMania. So me and him, myself, and Chris are gonna do that. Insane Clown Posse. Okay, man. They pretty good. Somebody call my mama. All right, man. Yeah, look, I'm gonna put I think Jordan Payne is coming in. I'm going to put him on for just a little while. I see that he's on now. I'm going to put him on. We're going to be on for a little while, man. I'm not going to leave yet, guys. All right. Jordan. Hey. What's up, Jordan? What's up, man?
What's up?
Not much. Why don't you just go audio, man? You can,
okay, hold on.
No, you can stay video if you want to, but just go audio, man, for right now.
Okay.
Next time you come in, we can do a video chat.
Okay. I can't. How
just
you doing?
Cut your mic off.
Okay.
And yeah, just hit the mic part, and no, not the mic. I mean, cut the cam off. Cut the cam off, and
okay, I got it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That way, yeah. All right, man. Yeah. What's going on with you, Jordan?
Nothing much. We're out here in Charlotte for my aunt that has cancer.
Oh yeah, man. Wow. Yeah. All prayers to your aunt, man. To your, So yeah, everybody pray for Jordan's aunt, man. She's got cancer. Hopefully, she can beat this. She's doing well with that. It's just other complications that she's having, right, Jordan?
Yes, sir. We're in apartment? Yeah, we're in an apartment. Oh man, I'm not used to this. But yeah, we're moving her into an apartment today. So she, um, yeah, she's doing a lot better.
That's good.
She is in remission right now.
That's good.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good to hear, man. Is she a wrestling fan too?
Sort of. She used to go with us sometimes.
All right, that's good. Robert said he's praying for your aunt. Robert Brown says he's praying for your aunt. Much love to both of you. Your aunt Jordan Payne. So Robert's praying for him. I'm pretty sure my man Magnum praying for. Mag, he's a praying man too. So
Yes, sir.
yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we've had people out here in the straight up wrestling universe, man, praying for your aunt.
Yes,
And
sir.
even though she's in remission, we're praying for her other ailments and everything.
Yes,
Hopefully, she gets better and have a full recovery, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So are you gonna watch SmackDown tonight, Jordan?
I plan on it if I have time.
Okay.
We run back and forth back here all the time now.
Yeah. Okay. Let's say you still going out to some live shows, man, some indie shows.
Not lately.
Okay.
I don't want to name any names, but I don't want to name any names, but I got. Let's see how to say this. I just got tired of tired of just local shows and indie shows.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, some people book the same matches over, and do the same moves.
Yeah, over and over. I understand that. Yeah, my man Mag Magnum says praying for your aunt Jordan. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And Robert Brown says question for Jordan Payne. Do you have a YouTube channel?
No, I used to have a podcast as well.
Yeah, he used to podcast.
Yeah. The reason I stopped was one reason is I have Tourette's.
Yeah. Jordan has Tourette's. Yes, Tourette's. So yeah, we definitely praying for you too, my brother.
Yes, sir. No, I just something.
So what other sports are you watching? Are you watching are you checking out the March Madness?
Yes, sir. Go Tigers.
Yeah. I see that. You did post something a little bit earlier. Clemson won last night. They won 77-72. Who did they beat?
Oh, Clemson?
Yeah.
Okay. They beat, who was it? Oh. Who was it? Not Xavier.
I forgot who they played. I just saw I did see that you posted it.
Yeah, sir. Oh, Arizona.
Oh, they beat Arizona. Okay, 77-72. Oh, Robert Brown says, yo, Jordan, what kind of music you like?
Mostly country.
Mostly country. Okay, country music. Who's your favorite in country, man?
Let's think. Oh, Travis Tritt.
Travis Tritt. Okay, Travis Tritt. Pretty cool, man. I like Travis.
I do have some other people I like. I like Journey. And I like, what's the other one? Oh, yeah, that's about it. I listen to other stuff too, but that's my main go-to.
Okay, but Travis Tritt is good, man. Travis Tritt.
We actually went to a concert back here last year. Well, Harry, I'm going to have to go. Thank you for letting me come on.
Hey, no problem, Jordan. You have a nice day, my man. All right, Jordan.
You too.
Hey, we appreciate it too. All right. Well, you're going to have to ask him that question a little bit later. Jordan is heading out, Robert Brown. But, yeah. So, Robert, he probably does like some rap music. Oh, man, I see my face is on here now. All right, Jordan, he was asking if you like rap music, man.
Do what?
Robert Brown was asking do you like rap music?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I watch Raw and SmackDown, NXT, Impact, Dynamite, Rampage.
Oh, so you watch a lot of
I watch them all.
I mean, as far as wrestling, you watch all of them. You try to get them all in.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool.
I'm ready. I'm ready for the WrestleMania.
Yeah, well, WrestleMania should be pretty big, man.
Yeah, but
yeah, we're gonna do a show.
I was gonna say, I was gonna say that I had a podcast talking back earlier.
Yeah.
It's on Spotify if y'all want to go listen to it.
Okay.
That's not great, but I'll try.
Yeah, go definitely check it out. But Jordan, like I say, I'm gonna let you go, man. Because like I say, I gotta go too.
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna let you go.
Good to see you, brother.
Hey, good to see you, brother. But hey, man, if I don't catch you, maybe catch you at some of the indie shows a little bit later when you decide to go back. But
yes, sir.
It's great talking to you, buddy.
So eventually.
Oh yeah. All right, man.
Okay. So,
all right. Talk to you later. All right. All right, guys. That's my man Jordan. Me and Chris knows him from hey, we met him a while back, a few years back, man. At some of the indie shows around here in the upstate of South Carolina and things like that, North Carolina. Some of the shows that we go to. Jordan used to go to the indie shows. But guys, man, I appreciate it. Hey, I didn't even mean to come on. Hey, come on the camera, but I'm just sitting here, pretty much relaxing on my bed, man. Had no plans on coming on camera at all. But hey, why not? Why not? But guys, I appreciate you guys 100%, man. Tonight got a little cool in here, so I put on one of these flannel shirts here. Got a little cool. I warmed it up in my room. It's not hot, but hey, I feel a lot better. But yeah, I'm gonna give my mom a call, guys. You guys have a great day, man. I will see you guys tonight, unless I come on this afternoon or whatever. But be looking out for me. Hey, I might come on this afternoon. I got so many things to say, so many different topics that I want to go over as far as in wrestling, man. A lot, and a lot of stuff stored up in here. I would like to talk about a lot of old school stuff, but I'm gonna start coming on a lot more. I know a lot of you guys, like I say, you out here, you working and everything. You're not always going to be able to come on. But guys, I will start coming on a lot more. And Chris, like I say, whenever we get a chance with Chris, we definitely will be doing that. Exactly, Mag. Mag says, everybody have a good Friday, and I will catch you, Harry, for SmackDown later. No doubt, Mag. You have a good Friday too, man. And I'm pretty sure everybody feels the same way. But everybody, man, appreciate you coming in on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, X, hey, used to be called Twitter, but appreciate you guys coming in, rocking with us tonight, man. And thanks for the prayers from my man Jordan. And like I say, Good Friday, we know what Good Friday is about. And guys, like I say, hey, if you don't see us, if you don't get to come on podcasts like that, have a happy Easter, going forward. And we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys a little bit later. Stay straight up. Peace.